Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In the lecture of class 12th, today I will teach you the application of determinant and matrices. Applications, applications of determinant and matrices. The applications where we have to use these determinant and matrices, and what is the purpose of doing these two. So we have to use these matrices and determinant for solving the system of linear equations, either in two variable or in three variable. So we have to use determinant and matrices to find the solutions. Is it unique, no solution, or infinitely many solution? Okay, before starting the topic, first of all I will tell you about the consistent or inconsistent system of units. So consistent solution, the system of linear equations equation is consistent if the solution exists. Okay, our inconsistent solution means inconsistent solution. What is inconsistent solution? The system of linear equation is inconsistent if the solution does not exist. Okay, so this is the way when we say okay, these equations are consistent equation, that means the solution exists. If we say that the linear equations having inconsistent solution, this means that solution does not exist. Now come to the way solution. What is a solution? How to find linear equation? By using inverse of the matrix. So this is the next topic, the main topic of today's lecture. This is the system of linear equations, solution of linear equations by using inverse of matrix. How we can, let us suppose we have linear equations, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to d1. This is the first equation. Second is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to d2. This is a3x plus b3y plus c3, that is equals to d3. That means if I want to write this linear equation in the matrix form, it will equals to ax is equals to b, where a is equals to a1, a2, a3, b1, b2, b3, c1, c2, c3. Okay, and what will be the value of x? The x will be, how many variables are there? If I write x and y, there are two variables. If I take z along with the c1, c2 and c3, there are three variables. To make the square matrix, we should have three variables like this. This is x, y and z. If there are two variables, the equation should be in the form of 2, and this c1 along with the d1 constant make a single constant. But we have, with the third equation, we have third element we have z, z, z. So that means a is equals to this, x is equals to this, and b is equals to d1, d2 and d3. So this is the way to write equations in a matrix form. So how we can find if the equation is in the form of ax is equals to b? So we can find x means the value of x, y, z by using a inverse b. By taking a inverse, pre-multiply with a inverse on both sides, we get this. This is known as matrix method. For this, we should know we should have the formula of A inverse. What is that formula? A inverse is 1 upon A determinant adjoint of A, which I have told to all of you in my previous lecture how to find this A inverse. So by using A inverse and B, we can easily find the value of x, y, z of these linear equations in 3 variable, not 2. This is in 3 variable. So come to the algorithm, how to find the solutions. Well, we have one algorithm. What is that algorithm? Come to the algorithm when A determinant. Let us suppose we have A having 3 variables, linear equation having 3 variables, then B with the constant and x is the variable x, y, z with the 3 variables. So how we can find the system are having the one solution, unique solution, and not having any solution, no solution, and infinitely many solution. How we can confirm about this? There is one algorithm to confirm about these values. Is it the first algorithm? Algorithm to find solution of system of linear equation. System of linear equations. Okay. So very easy concept, very easy. Algorithm. Algorithm means the method. First of all, first step, find A determinant. Second step, if A determinant not equals to 0, then system of equation having unique solution, have unique solution, solution can be find out, solution which can be, which is find out by using x is equals to A inverse B. Okay. So if A determinant not equals to 0, only in that case we have to use this one. Okay. If, third step, if A determinant is equals to 0, then we have to calculate adjoint A into B. The first condition of this, if adjoint A into B is equals to 0, this implies system has no solution. Okay. If adjoint A into B not equals to 0, this implies system is consistent. Consistent मतलब having solution, or inconsistent. Consistent according to infinitely many solution or no solution. Okay, so this is the algorithm to find the system of linear equation. So we will maximum time use the matrix method that comes in your CBSE exams in place of 6 marks question. So that is the first question. Sometimes there is a choice between inverse by using the elementary root transformation and the value of x, the system of linear equation by using matrix method. So there is a choice in between these questions. So I will do that questions to verify these all system. Okay. So this is very easy system, and we have to find out. We will find out the solution of equation by using matrix method. What is matrix method? That is Ax is equals to B. This is matrix method. There is one question in your NCERT. I will do that questions for your convenience. What is that question? Question is solve. Question is solve system of linear equation. System of linear equations using matrix method. Matrix method. What is matrix method? That is X is equals to A inverse B. So we have to use this formula to find the equations. The question is given as x minus y plus 2z equals to 7. 3x plus 4y minus 5z equals to minus 5. Third is 2x minus y plus 3z equals to 12. So this is the system of equation in 3 variables. So first of all I will write into the Ax is equals to B. A is 1, 3, 2, minus 1, 4, minus 1, 2, minus 5 and 3. Let us suppose if there is not z. So we have to write 0 in place of z. Okay. So this next is x, y and z. There are 3 variables is equals to 7, minus 5 and 12. So this is in the form of Ax is equals to B. We have to write Ax is equals to B. For finding the inverse, we have to check A determinant. First of all, 1, 3, 2, minus 1, 4, minus 1, 2, minus 5 and 3. So check this one. This and this will cancel. 4 3s are 12. Minus 5. Minus 1 is already there. This and this will cancel. 3 3s are 9. Minus plus 10. 5 2s are 10. Plus 2. Right? This and this will cancel. Minus 3 minus 4 2s are 8. So we have 7 plus 1. So that is 19. Okay. 7 plus 19. 8, 9 and 11. 11 2s are 22. Now 19 or 7. 26 minus 22. That will equals to 4, not equals to 0. This implies A inverse exists. Now we will work on finding the inverse. Okay. We have 26 minus 22, that is 4, not equals to 0. This is the sufficient and necessary condition to find the inverse. Now come to the A11. A11, that is cofactor to find the adjoint. A11, this and this will cancel. 12 minus 5, that is 7. A12, 12 is 1 2 this and this will 3 3s are 9 plus 9 plus 10, that is 19. A, that is negative 19 because there is a negative values. So we have negative 19. Negative 19. Now this and this will cancel. So we have 3, negative 3, 1 3, negative 3, 4 2s are 8. So kitna aaya? Minus 11. A21. This is again a negative. This and this will cancel. Minus 3 plus 2. So minus 3 plus 2. So we have plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1, 1. A22. A22. This and this will cancel. 3 minus 4. So 3 minus 4, that is minus 1. 8, 2, 3 with the negative sign. This and this will cancel. Negative 1 plus 2. Negative 1 plus 2. So that is equals to 1. 2 or 1, negative 1. Okay. We have positive 1 but we have the negative sign in this one with the along this value. 3, 1. This and this will cancel. 5 minus 8. 5, 8. That is minus 3. 8, 3, 2. Again odd. This and this will cancel. Minus 5. Minus 5. Minus 5. Minus 6. Minus 6. So minus 11 or 1 plus 11. 8, 3, 3. 8, 3, 3. This 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3, that is 7. So adjoint is adjoint of A. Write the cofactors. 7, 19, minus 11, 1, minus 1, again minus 1, minus 3, 11 and 7 with the transpose of this one. So we have 7 minus 19 minus 11, 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 3, 11 and 7 transpose. Okay, this is the adjoint. Now come to the inverse. For finding the inverse, we will have a formula. That is adjoint of A. What is that formula? A inverse. A inverse is 1 upon A determinant. A determinant with adjoint of A. Right? We have 1 upon 4 which is given 1 upon 4 which we have already find out. Write the value of A, that is 7, minus 19, minus 11, 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 3, 11 and 7. Close this. We have value x is equals to A inverse B. To find the value of variable x, y, z, write the formulas, write the values 1 by 4. This is 7, 1, minus 3, minus 19, minus 1, 11, minus 11, minus 1 and 7 along with B. What is the value of B? B is equals to 7, 5, 7, minus 5 and 12. Okay. Now I will solve the values. After multiplying this with the x, y, z, we have 1 by 4, 7 sevens are minus 5, minus 36. Okay. Now next, minus 19 sevens are 133. So negative 133 plus 5, 11 and 12. 11 and 12. 12 and 12, 132. So this will equals to 132. Okay, 19 sevens are and plus 5, 11. Next 11 sevens are negative 77. Minus minus plus 5. 12 sevens are 84. Okay, now 36 and 5, 41. X, Y, Z. There is 1 by 4 as a scalar multiple. This is 44, 49, 44 and 40. This is 41, 49 and 41. After subtracting we get 8. Okay, 137, 137 and 133. That is 4. Okay, now last third one is 89 and 77. 2 and 1, 12. So 12. Okay. How next step? Next is how to find x, y, z doing the scalar multiplication. Doing the scalar multiplication with 1 by 4. When you are doing the scalar multiplication, it will equals to this x, y, z as it is. Divide by 4. We have 8 by 4, second is 4 by 4 and third is 12 by 4. After cancellation you get 2, 1 and 3. So x, y, z. is equals to one matrix which have value 2, 1, 3. This implies x is equals to 2, y is equals to 1 and z equals to 3. So this is the way to solve the linear equation by using matrix method. This is known as the matrix method. We have to check first of all a determinant. If a determinant not equals to 0, we can apply matrix method to solve the linear system in 2 variable or 3 variable. Okay, do your questions, more extra questions like this, and thank you.